What is going on?
Come on, you gonna buckle me? I'm chilling. What's up? I'm chilling. What's up? I'm chilling. Officer. I'm cool. I'm doing that. Look at me.
I just wanted to tell you, Officer Brown, I mean, you're taking money out of my kids' mouths. Sorry. Or you're taking fruit out of my kids' mouths.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Can you please talk to me about what's going on?
Get on the ground!
These were the moments when cops didn't just witness something disturbing, but they were the ones causing it. Starting with a homeless war veteran who found himself on the wrong side of police power.
Call your dog off! Call your dog off! Call your dog off! Call your dog off! We need...
On October 13th, police officers responded to a 911 call about panhandling and approached Joshua Graham Rohrer, a homeless Iraq war veteran, just trying to get by with his loyal dog, Sunshine. What should have been a peaceful encounter quickly turned chaotic because of the officer's actions.
I saw you take money from that car.
Yeah, you saw me take money, but you didn't see me ask for it.
All right, let me get your ID, okay?
You can't ask for my ID for
yes, I can.
giving me money.
Okay, get your dog, okay? Yes, I can. It's called panhandling.
But it's not panhandling if I didn't ask for it, is it?
ID. You can give me your ID or you can go to jail for RDO. Which one you want to do?
What's the ID for that?
Because I'm about to write you a citation.
For what?
For panhandling.
That's not panhandling.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. If you come up to me and give me money...
You walked out to the car.
Because they stopped. Did you see them stop?
Give me your ID.
You saw the whole situation.
Give me your ID or you're going to jail for RDO, which is resist, delay, obstruct. Okay?
You're going to write a disabled veteran that's living in the woods a ticket.
Yes, because I asked you not to do it, and you
I didn't do it. You
and I
see
sit
me.
there
I
and
come
watch
up here.
you.
I'm packing my stuff up.
I sit there and watch you.
You watch me walk up the sidewalk.
To Baker Third City. I'm out with that subject.
Like, you literally watch me walk up the sidewalk.
Okay,
you
give me your
watch the
ID,
car stop.
Give me your ID.
You're going to write me a ticket.
Yes.
An officer had previously warned Joshua about panhandling and stepping into the public road. Later, when Officer Brooks saw the veteran panhandling again and asked for his ID to issue a citation, Joshua refused, which ultimately triggered the officers.
All right, sir.
Well, just out with him. I told him he couldn't be on the median.
Yeah, that's why I was packing my stuff up.
Walk out to a car to get money.
Yeah, I saw him at the Circle K the other day with a car.
Yeah.
So now he's refusing to give me his ID because I'm going to write him for violating the city
She's
ordinance.
trying to write me a ticket because I was walking up this, packing up. She told me to pack up.
I told
and
you,
I was literally rolling up my roll. And somebody stopped and gave me money. And you saw it yesterday. He saw it too. People give me money with that. I didn't commit this crime.
But you're also in the median after I've told you not to be here before. Have I not said that?
And that's why I was vacating, because she asked me to leave. And I was literally walking up here. I didn't ask anybody for money.
Okay.
That's right. I'm taking this to trial.
You can.
That's fine. You can.
It's going to go to trial anyway. You don't even have to ask.
Oh, it's going to trial.
Oh, I know.
You're wasting taxpayer dollars.
Okay.
Well,
I pay my taxes too.
Officer Brooke called for backup to overpower Joshua, and soon the veteran was surrounded by officers. Even though he complied and showed his ID, his cooperation meant nothing to them as they crossed every line of cruelty.
There you go.
No, your state ID, not your VA ID.
This isn't valid. It's not valid.
I need your state ID, not your VA ID. I'm going to ask you one more time.
It's not even valid.
Give me your state ID.
Date.
All right, turn around. You're being arrested.
Whoa, what for, dude?
Turn around.
Are you kidding me?
Turn around.
You
Turn
don't
around.
see this?
Turn around.
Somebody help me!
Turn around.
Hey, what are you doing?
Stop.
What are you doing? Mama!
Hey.
What are you doing?
Hey. Call your dog off. 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 Sir, call your dog off. Call your dog off. He just bit me. He bit me. Call your dog off. To Charlie. Call your dog off. Call your dog off. Call your dog off. Call your dog off. We need. To Charlie 10 City. We need more units. We need more units.
Stop! Why are you doing that?
The deputy violently pushed Joshua against the car hood to handcuff him. In a desperate attempt to protect her owner, his loyal dog Sunshine tried to intervene. Sensing the danger but without a second thought, the officer heartlessly deployed a taser on the innocent dog, sending her running away in fear and pain.
From him and it won't happen. I have to do what I have to do. The dog bit me, okay?
No, it didn't, because you shot him with a taser. Please help me. Why are y'all doing this to me?
What did they ask you for?
They asked me for my ID, and then he grabbed me and tackled
Sir, 'cause
me
you
and
wouldn't
threw me
give
on
it
the
to me.
floor. I was in
'Cause
the
you wouldn't give
process
it
of
to me.
handing it to you.
Guys, y'all, please settle this nicely because this guy has been out here for months. His dog was never
Okay, we're doing what we have
They
to do.
tased my dog. They tased it. Please record this.
It's really sad how the dog
We got
was
one.
treated.
Detain. Everybody else.
Please record this. Why are y'all doing this to me?
This guy stays out here all the time.
Dude,
I
they
get it,
just
but it doesn't
tackled me
change
for
the fact
no
that the dog
reason.
bit me.
We
Okay? Can y'all just back up, please?
Did you see the dog bite his foot?
Dude, he tased my dog. Of course. Like, seriously, why are y'all doing this to me?
Okay, but we have to do our job.
Any dog with it.
We have to do our
Here's
job.
the thing. Y'all didn't see the whole story.
Joshua, who was desperately trying to follow his terrified dog, was knocked down and forcefully handcuffed. As he lay there vulnerable and broken, many bystanders tried to intervene for Joshua, but even they were silenced and pushed back by the very officers.
His dog initially bit me.
No, you
It didn't break
tased
my
my
boot.
dog.
It got
My
on the
dog
thing
was
and I-
running
and the dog-
away, and he
and I
shot
thought the
her
dog-
while she was running away.
I didn't shoot her. I tased her.
Yes, he did. He tased her for no
My camera's still on.
reason.
In that moment, all Joshua cared about was his dog, the only thing that gave him hope. But instead of calming him down, the officers coldly defended their cruel actions, justifying the senseless tasering of the dog.
So I go to put him in handcuffs. He starts resisting, saying help, help, screaming help. His dog starts looking worried and whatnot. He runs over to my foot and he nips it like he nips at my foot. It doesn't nip, but he actually bites my boot. But it doesn't break my boot. At that point, I'm telling him to call off his dog. Okay? Yeah. At that point, yeah, that's exactly where it was. I told him to call off his dog. The dog jumps up on the hood, and I'm thinking it's going to bite Brooks at this point as we're doing this, because the dog is obviously worried. It's going to try to protect his owner. It already bit me. Okay. So at this point, once the dog looked like it was about to get close to Brooks, I tased it. Because that was the logical thing to do. So my partner, it ran away. That's the logical thing to do. Instead of shooting the dog, you get what I'm saying? And so I can protect my partner. Because I'm not about to let my partner get bit by a dog. It's a German Shepherd.
Like a German Shepherd mix.
How big is the dog?
It's about this big. And it's a very well-trained dog. They didn't see anything. All they saw was the aftermath of me tasing the dog and everybody.
Say the dog bit me, and then I could feel the dog coming between my
Yeah,
legs.
okay. I did not want the dog to bite my partner while we're trying to detain a man, and we don't know what he has on him.
Of course.
That's that.
Yeah. And you seen the dog go which way?
It ran down this way somewhere.
The veteran Joshua was taken away by the police. His dog Sunshine, after running away, was tragically hit by a car and couldn't survive the incident. Joshua was taken to the police station, charged with panhandling and resisting arrest. After the release of the footage, both charges were dropped, and he pleaded guilty to driving without a license. No actions were taken against the officer. But what about the on-duty lieutenant who became a victim of assault by officers simply for not stepping out of his car?
Oh, hold on. What's going on? Hold on. Watch it.
Air 4 OCs deployed.
On December 5th, 2020, 2 Virginia police officers stopped a black SUV citing dark-tinted windows and no license plates as the reason. They didn't know who was inside, but things escalated fast, leading them to make a bad decision.
Driver, roll the window down.
Felony traffic stop.
Put your hands out the window. Put your hands out the window. Turn the vehicle off. Put your hands out the window.
I can't tell.
Put your hands out the window and turn the vehicle off. Put your hands out the window. He's not complying, Joe.
Come around your side.
Let me see your hands. How many occupants are in the vehicle?
What's going on?
How many occupants are in your vehicle?
It's only myself. Why are your weapons drawn? What's going on?
Open the door slowly and step out. Open the door.
I'm not getting out the vehicle. What's going on?
Get out the car. Open the door slowly and get out.
What's going on?
Get out of the car now!
Open the door and get out the car.
Hold still, hold. Keep your hands outside the window. Keep your hands outside the window.
My hands are right here. What's going on?
Get out of the car now!
Get out of the car.
What's going on?
Get out of the car now!
The car belonged to Army Lieutenant Karen Nazario, who, upon seeing the officers draw their weapons, instantly turned on his dash cam to record what was unfolding. Fearing for his safety, he refused to exit the vehicle and repeatedly demanded a valid reason, which was his right.
What's
Get
going
out!
on? What
Get
did
out
I
the
do?
car.
Get out now!
I have not committed any crimes.
You're being stopped for a traffic violation. You're not cooperating at this point right now. You're under arrest
For a traffic-
You're being detained. Okay, you're being detained for
For a
obstruction of justice.
traffic violation, I do not have to get out the vehicle. You haven't even told
Really?
me why I'm being stopped.
Really?
Get your
Get
hands.
out of the car now. Get out of the car.
Get your hands off me,
Get out
please. Get your hands off me.
You know what?
Get your hands off me.
Not a
Get your
problem.
hands off me.
Back up,
I
Daniel.
didn't do anything. Don't do that.
Sir.
Get out of the car
Don't do
now.
that.
Hey, sir.
Get out of
do
the car
that.
now.
Don't do.
look.
I'm trying to talk
Get out.
to you.
Okay.
I'm trying to
I'm
talk.
gonna talk to
Get
you.
out.
Just get out of my
Relax.
car.
Can you please
Get out.
relax? Can
Get
you
out.
please relax?
Get out of the car right now.
This
Now.
is not how you treat a vet. I'm actively serving this country, and this is how you're gonna treat me.
Back up, Daniel.
I didn't do anything.
Back up.
Whoa, hold on.
Hey,
What's going? Hold on. Watch it.
Air 4 OCs deployed.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car now.
That's fucked up. That's fucked
Get out of
up.
the car now.
Sir, just get out the car.
I'm trying to breathe. Ugh,
Get out of the car now.
that's fucked up. That's really fucked up.
Get out of the car and get on the ground now. Get.
I don't even want to reach.
When Karen Nazario didn't comply, the officers approached the car with the intent to forcibly remove him, resorting to pepper spray. Without any warning, they sprayed pepper spray into Karen's eyes not once, but 4 times in rapid succession.
Ma'am.
Is your commanding officer available?
Down. Let's go.
Is your commanding
Let's
officer
go.
available?
Get on the ground. Get on the
Can you
ground.
please talk to
Get
me
on the
about
ground
what's
now.
going on?
Get on the ground and you're getting sprayed again. Get on the ground.
Can you please talk to me about what's
Get on
going
the ground. Get on the ground now.
Can you please talk to me
Get on
about
the
what's
ground.
going
Get on the
on?
ground.
Can you please talk to me about what's
Yes, sir.
going on?
You're not.
Can you please talk to me about what's going on? Why am I being treated like this? Why?
You're not cooperating. Get on the ground.
Why am I being treated like this? This is really messed up. This is really messed up.
Sir, well, just work
This
with
is
me.
really, this is fucked up.
Sir,
This is fucked up.
Sir,
This is fucked
sir.
up. You know this is fucked
lay
up.
down. Lay on the ground. Just
You
lay
know
flat.
this is fucked
Lay
up.
flat for me, sir.
You know this is fucked up.
Sir, lay flat. Lay flat.
This is fucked up. I can't fucking believe I'm being treated like this. And I'm fucking
Get on the
you
ground.
wrong.
Get on the ground. Right there. Right there. What's that?
It's gum. What the fuck?
Get on the ground.
It's gum.
Sir, can you just work with us?
Can I?
Just work with us. Lay down flat.
Hold on.
Lay down flat. Lay down flat.
Sir,
This
lay
is
down.
really
I'm going to tase
fucked
you.
up.
Lay down. You're going to
This
get
is
tased.
fucked up.
Lay down. You're going to get tased.
Fucked up. This
All
is
right, now
fucked up.
put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
This is fucked up. This is fucked up.
I agree. All you have to do is listen.
All right.
Halo 3. One in custody.
This is fucked up. Can you open up the window for my dog? I hear him choking. Can you open up the window, please?
Yes. Yes, we will.
Stand up.
Things didn't stop with the pepper spray. He was then dragged out of the car by the officers, slammed onto the ground, wrestled with for almost a minute, and then he was handcuffed, which only increased his suffering.
You take your medication on a regular basis? No. Are you allergic to any medicine?
I got you.
Can you please take the cuffs off me? There's nothing going on. There's nothing wrong. Come on.
Obviously there is, because you wouldn't comply with us. All we did is ask you to get out of the car. And you refused. You said, no, I'm not getting out of the car.
I was asking what was going on. My hands are out the window.
And we told you it was a traffic stop, and you refused to comply. So hold on. Before we get to that, my medics are still here. You still need my medics?
Yes, I'm going to stay here.
We'll stand by, man. Okay. We'll stay here as long as you need us.
So that's
about how long does this take to wear off?
You just come out of rookie school. How long does pepper spray activate?
It'll take about 20 minutes, man. 20, 30 minutes.
It's just
the more, I'm telling you, I know it doesn't make sense, but the more you blink, the better it's going to be. I didn't believe the guys when they told me either, okay? But the more you blink, the better it's going to get.
They go through this stuff and they're
very anxious. Can you please take the cuffs off me? Please. I need to relax. Okay.
If you hadn't fought us, then
I did not fight you. Look, can you adjust this, please? So my wrist can face each other, please?
Soon after realizing their mistake, the officers began treating Karen's eyes, attempting to relieve his suffering. Yet, even in the middle of their attempts to help, their voices were audible as they defensively justified their excessive use of force.
A shorter breath.
No, is my dog okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my brother's checking on it. All the wounds that have from your hair.
You alright if I pop the trunk?
Yes, sir.
Hey, pup. Hey, pup.
Is it a blue nose?
Yeah.
Gorgeous dogs.
Thank you.
Carrie, dog, what's you on deployment or staying with family?
I'm making arrangements for that now. If I could, I would take them. That's my kid.
Okay, do me a favor. Go ahead and have a seat on your bumper right there, okay? I don't want you to fall down. I don't want you to hold on. Just relax right there. Lieutenant, what happened? Why wouldn't you comply?
I looked out the mirror and I saw guns drawn. I put my hands out.
And we told you, we identified ourselves, we told you to step out of the vehicle, and you wouldn't.
Medics were called to the scene, and the situation, which moments earlier had been like a wrestling match, suddenly calmed down. All the officers then proceeded to follow protocol for the Army officer.
If you need to spit, just let us know. Go ahead and spit. Because we've both been sprayed, so we know what it's like. It sucks. If you need to spit, go ahead and spit. You're not going to offend us.
Good.
All right. What do you want to do, Lieutenant? I'll let you tell me, because
I mean, nobody's going to ask for charges, so I'm not going to ask for that.
I understand that. However, I have to make that option available to you, right? I have to. So here's what I want to do. Especially as calm as you've been since everything ended, I want to take the handcuffs off, let you sit here with smoke. We'll sit here and wait with you. Let your eyes come back. Okay, because it takes anywhere from 20 to 40 minutes, depending on how much actually got in the eyeball itself, before you can really see well how to drive, especially at night. Okay, we'll sit here with you, and then we'll get you on down the road. And the command won't know nothing about it. All right.
I do have a good rapport with my command, so I wouldn't feel right not talking to them about it. So
that's entirely on you. I'll put it this way then for you. They're going to hear from you. They will not hear from us. I'll give you that much respect, okay? Because I understand. I told you I was in for 6 years. It's always better for the command to hear it first from you than somebody else, especially the law enforcement. That's never a good thing. Go ahead and unhook it. I want to talk to you a little bit, man. I get it, okay? I get the climate we're in right now. I get it, okay? The climate we're in, what the media is spewing with the race relations between minorities and law enforcement, I get it, okay? So like I told you, as far as you not stopping and because you weren't comfortable.
The officers ultimately released Karen Nazario, and no charges were filed against him, but Karen refused to let the incident go unchallenged. He filed a lawsuit seeking $1 million in compensation, though he later received $3,600, and one officer was fired. But what about the cops who used a traffic stop as an excuse to seize a veteran's entire life savings?
What we're going to do, I believe there's drug proceeds, the dog alerted to it, to
drug proceeds?
Yeah, it's very common, sir. We get people that are trafficking large quantities of marijuana from Northern California to all states east, even from Reno.
In February 2021, this retired U.S. Marine, Stephen, was on his usual westward trip through Reno when he was pulled over by the Nevada Highway Patrol for allegedly following a tractor trailer too closely.
The driver of this vehicle was following that red and blue semi-truck too closely, less than a second following distance. Was driving under the speed limit, which is really odd. Stopped him up here in Mustang, a little bit safer, quieter to talk to. Make sure everything's okay.
Yeah, you know, initially I thought I was getting pulled over because maybe I had expired tags. I had a rental car. Unfortunately, I had some car trouble, and that was necessary to get a rental car for a short duration for that weekend.
I'm doing great. Hey, the reason I'm stopping you, we have a special enforcement campaign going on. We're trying to educate drivers about violations they may not realize they're committing, but we're seeing a big increase in crashes out here. First, applaud you on your driving. You drive great. You're driving really slow. It appears that you're trying to drive safely under the speed limit. I appreciate that. I just want to talk about your following distance, especially around commercial vehicles.
The officer complimented Stephen's driving, thanked him for observing the speed limit, and explained that NHP was conducting a public information campaign to help drivers avoid danger.
Hey, while I'm working on this, let me ask you something, man. This is going to sound kind of weird. Part of my job out here is I do what's called highway interdiction. I look for people that are smuggling contraband through our state, across the country, weapons, humans, drugs, illicit currency, things like that. Anything in the vehicle I should be aware of? Okay. No firearms? No explosives? Okay. Are there any drugs in the vehicle? Cocaine?
I don't do drugs.
Yeah, I gotta ask all these silly questions, right? Okay. Any large amounts of United States currency in the vehicle? Okay. What's a large amount of U.S. currency to you? Okay. So there's over 10,000 in there? Okay. How much money you got in there? Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Would you give me permission to search your vehicle today? That's okay with you? Okay, perfect.
Believing the officer was genuinely there to assist, Stephen cooperated with the investigation and even volunteered that he was carrying a large amount of cash and also allowed them to search the car.
So far I'm still searching a car, but big bundle of money, it says probably at least 100,000. Okay, I'm waiting to hear back from Shane to see if he comes out here. This is it's a strange one, but not a strange one. Consented to a search, said there was money up there. We located what he says is $100,000. It's in a Ziploc sandwich baggie. There's also, I haven't gone into it a bunch, I'm waiting to hear back from Shane, but there's a bunch of bank receipts and stuff in there as well to show the currency. This might be Shane, hold on 1 second. This is Shane, let me call you back.
Stephen had around $100,000 in cash, his life savings, which was entirely legal. Despite this, the officers chose to escalate the situation by reporting the matter to the DEA, turning a routine stop into an unwarranted investigation.
Why the distrust for the banking system?
I just don't trust them.
Yeah.
That's just my reasoning. It's my personal thing.
Oh, I'm not trying to convince you one way or the other. It's just it's not usual.
After questioning Stephen, the sergeant speaks privately with the officer who pulled him over.
What are your thoughts, Chris?
I kind of leaning more towards it's odd, but
it's not packaged like normal.
No, and he's answering the questions. There's receipts here, and
I would like to put the dog on the currency, man.
Okay.
Stephen had all the bank receipts and necessary documentation to prove that the money was legal and rightfully his. Despite this, the sergeant refused to give up and instead sent a K-9 to sniff the currency, further complicating the situation.
Positive alert? Huh?
We'll go forward with it.
Okay.
With a good reason now in place to seize his money, the officers approached Stephen and informed him of the entire process. Their actions, which had initially seemed routine, revealed a deeper intent to seize the cash despite its legality.
What we're going to do, I believe there's drug proceeds, the dog alerted to it.
Drug proceeds?
Yeah, it's very common, sir. We get people that are trafficking large quantities of marijuana from Northern California to all states east, even from Reno.
Sir, I can tell you right now, there's...
I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen, okay? We're going to seize it today, but that doesn't mean we're the final judgment on it. It's going to go through the DEA, okay? So the DEA will contact you, and the DEA will provide you with a means to fight it. You're going to have to provide your pay stubs. You're going to have to provide your other receipts and stuff like that, okay?
Stephen now has nothing.
I just want to let you know, I know you're just doing your job. That money I worked really hard for. Money that I have in my jacket is only $3. I have money to pay for my kids, my bills, my hotel. We're going to get that car back to Texas. So, I know you're just doing your job. I don't know what to do. I'm probably going to be stuck here unless somebody sends me some money. There's no way I'm riding for my children this time. Get back to Texas.
At this moment, Stephen was left with nothing, not even enough to continue his trip. He even desperately asked the officers to lend him a few dollars, but his plea was ignored, leaving him helpless.
That's what you get, yes, sir. You're going to get noticed in the mail as well at that address, okay?
Soon after, Stephen filed a lawsuit against the DEA in federal court, and just a few days later, on September 1st, the agency announced that it would return all of Stephen's money, acknowledging the wrongful seizure and the legal action he had taken. But isn't it surprising how a U.S. veteran fell victim to racial profiling case?
What's going? What is going on? Come on, you gonna buckle me? I'm chilling. What's up? I'm chilling. What's up? I'm chilling, officer. I'm cool. I'm doing that. Look at me.
On November 24th, Braxton Smith, a U.S. veteran, was inexplicably pulled over by a police officer while he was simply smoking outside a gas station. No clear reason was given for the stop, leaving the veteran confused and vulnerable.
Out the window. Put your hands out the window.
I ain't moving. What's up?
Oh, can you unlock it?
Huh? Reach right there. Man, just
Don't
reach
worry
right
about
there.
it. You keep your freaking hands out the window and shut your mouth. I'll figure it out. Yeah.
He's right.
What's up, officer? What's going on?
What's up?
How's it going?
What is going on?
Come on, you gonna buckle me? I'm chilling. What's up? I'm chilling. What's up? I'm chilling, officer. I'm cool. I'm doing that. Look at me. I'm doing that. What's up? Come on, man. I ain't resisting. Y'all wildin'. Come on, y'all wildin'. I ain't doing shit now. Come on. Okay. Y'all wildin'. What I did?
Act like you didn't want to stop.
Hey.
What you mean? I got put up in the same spot. Okay.
Before Smith could even utter a word, the officers violently pulled him out of his vehicle. Not only was he pulled out without warning, but he was also knocked to the ground and handcuffed, showing just how low those officers could stoop.
What's up with this?
Let's see. Keep your feet
Is that
up.
something he has, or was that you? That sound?
I don't know. What was that?
I heard it. Wasn't sound. Thought it was coming from him or you.
You have an alarm or something on you?
Huh?
You have an alarm or something on you?
No.
Charlie 316. 1097 on the floor, Charlie 1.
I got everything out of his pockets. All right, give me your shoe.
Oh, someone law-abiding citizen.
Well, right now, you might be going to jail.
For what?
I'll talk to you about that in a second.
Okay. Going to jail? I got a valid driver's license. I don't think I committed no crimes.
I'm sure you don't. Yeah. All right. You're not under arrest. Okay. But I have to read your rights so that I can let you talk to me and ask you.
Smith was then taken to the patrol car where the questioning began. As if the verbal interrogation wasn't enough, the officer also began searching his pockets and shoes before finally reading him his Miranda right.
What makes this spot safer for you than where I tried to stop you?
I mean, y'all hit the lights on me. I ain't want to pull in the middle of the road. That's dangerous for y'all. I didn't want to pull in a well-lit area. You get y'all out of traffic.
Okay.
I ain't stupid.
So do you think that making a safe spot for us is something that you're authorized to do?
I mean, I ain't think that require authorization. I'm trying to be safe just like y'all. I ain't posing a threat. I seen y'all circling
Wait,
at
so
the
are you
store.
trying to be safe? You're trying to find a safe spot for you or for me?
For both of us.
No, you don't get to do that.
Okay, that's understandable.
You can make a claim that you're trying to make a safe spot for you. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
All right, why is this spot safer than that spot?
It's a well-lit area. I mean, it's not in the middle of the road.
Do you see all those street lights down there?
I understand what you're saying,
So
but
why is this spot more well lit than down there?
I mean, what was so detrimental between me stopping right there and stopping right here?
Well, actually, I'd like to ask you that. Why did you keep driving?
I just told you that. I just told you that. Why would
There's
I
a lot of
stop in the middle of the
moving
road?
around in that car.
You just looked in it.
There's a lot of moving around whenever
When?
I have my lights
I
on.
rolled the windows down, put my driver's license, my registration out the window. That's the shit y'all supposed to ask when y'all first pull somebody over, right? Y'all ain't do none of that. Come on, I'm not supposed to stop a
First of all,
law-abiding citizen.
Shut your mouth.
When Smith was questioned about why he drove his car after being stopped, he provided a valid and reasonable explanation. However, the officer, consumed by racial profiling and bias, refused to accept it.
I'm a black man in
I'm
America.
asking you a question.
I'm terrified of the police.
Mr. Black Man, I'm asking you a question. How many different sirens did I turn on? And how many times did I lay on my horn?
I have this, like, when you said pull over, I pulled over. You said throw the keys out of the car, I complied.
No, when I said pull over was back there when I turned my lights and sirens on. Get in the car.
Okay. Damn, you know the more
Get in the car. Shut your mouth.
77 for the car.
Huh?
You got something about the hemp or whatever?
Yeah, we can search it.
Okay. Yeah, we're good.
Did you ask him about medical marijuana car? He said no, right?
He said no on that.
Yeah. He said, what's hemp?
Yeah, I think he was trying to figure out if he should say yes or no to that question. Dude, I thought he had like a clip right here on his belt line for like looking like an inside the waistband holster. And I thought maybe that's what he was.
Smith explained again that as a black man, he was genuinely afraid of encountering the police. But the officer, with a straight face, dismissed his words, and instead of listening, they escalated further, proceeding to search his car without any warrant, violating his rights.
The firearm.
Pawn shop on Atlantic Boulevard.
The store?
Yeah, pawn shop.
You did the paperwork?
Yeah, it might be in the car.
Okay.
Might
When'd
be
you
in the
get
car. It's been within a year.
Okay. So you did all the paperwork, the background check and everything?
Yeah.
So why would they, how come you can buy a gun but you can't have a CWL?
Hey, so what's the process of buying a gun, right? You go through the background. I've bought guns my whole life, bro. I'm a veteran. I served 10 years in the military.
So then why wouldn't you be able to get CWL is what I'm trying to get to.
But why is that an issue if I'm within my legal limit? That's what I don't understand.
Because I'm wondering if you're a prohibited possessor or just prohibited from purchasing or from what?
If I was prohibited from
I
purchasing,
know.
I would not be able to
You don't need to know what it
gun.
means. I know what it means.
Right or wrong, right? If
I know what it means. You don't need to know what it means. I'm just trying to ask questions to determine which category you fall into.
Why, if I'm within my legal limit, why does any of that matter?
What does legal limit mean?
If I can purchase a firearm, I can ride with it in my vehicle, right? If it's in the
I don't
trunk.
know. That's why I'm asking.
That's the law I studied, the Florida gun law. That's the law I abide by.
Great. Do you mind if I ask questions to verify that?
Of course.
Okay, cool. So you did the background check,
yes.
right? and you purchased it, but when you did a background check for the CWL, they said no?
Well, I don't understand where these questions going. Like, it's
all right.
While searching Smith's car, the officers found a few firearms inside, but each one was properly licensed. Despite their hopes of finding something illegal, they couldn't make a case out of it.
Face that way so I can take these off. Put your shoes on. All right, you come over here to the front.
Eventually, the officer uncuffed Smith, casually telling him he wouldn't be arrested or ticketed, blaming it on a down ticketing system and nearby shots fired. Despite enduring the unjust treatment, Smith had followed every command and never resisted but filed a formal complaint with JSO, accusing the officers of excessive force and racial profiling.